Hello everybody, welcome to Shogi Ramen TV. いらっしゃいませ. Let's enjoy Shogi with me. Today, I will explain about the techniques in the endgame, mainly the creating the Tsumero. Tsumero is very important things. Tsumero means that if you have a turn next, you can checkmate. So, for example, in this situation, you have the gold and the pawn. How to create a Tsumero? So this is very basic way. So just dropping the pawn. This is the Tsumero. Next, you can drop the gold. This is most basic Tsumero in the shogi, and creating the Tsumero is very important because if you check by pawn like this, sometimes king can escape the more open spaces. So making the Tsumero is very important technique to checkmate. Of course, this dropping the pawn is easy to avoid the Tsumero like this. So in the most case, making you getting the 2 gold is the most basic to create a Tsumero. This one. So in this case, if the opponent doesn't have the materials, he have to escape, but you can checkmate like this. So this kind of the Tsumero is very strong. And this is another example. Opponent drops this gold, so the next if opponent has a gold, he can checkmate. And also you want to create the Tsumero like this, but the time is the opponent, so you will be checkmated. So this kind of situation if happened, there are some techniques. So the most easy way is protecting the gold like this. This is also protecting the Tsumero, but you lost the 1 gold, so next you cannot create the Tsumero easily. So this kind of situation, there is another techniques. So if you have the bishop, you can drop the here. This is a check, and also attacking to the gold. So if the opponent escape the king, you can take the gold like this. This is also one technique to remove the Tsumero. And the other example, in this case, so the opponent next try to drop the gold here, so the protecting this position is needed now. So the dropping the bishop here, this is also one technique to protect here and attacking to the king next. So this is also Tsumero next here, dropping the gold. So this kind of the move is removing your Tsumero and creating the Tsumero. This is called Tsumero Nogare no Tsumero. This techniques is very useful in the endgame, and also in this kind of the situation, your king is dangerous, and also the opponent king is dangerous case. So this technique is very important to learn. So 2 meanings. This move has 2 meanings: removing the Tsumero and creating the Tsumero. This is the example of the how to create the Tsumero in the endgame. And in this situation, if I move the, for example, promoted pawn here, this is attack to the gold, but it's not Tsumero. So in this case, opponent drop the rook or dropping the knight. They are the Tsumero, and next easy checkmate. So this situation is very urgent. So I need to create a Tsumero. So how to do that? In this case, this knight promotion is a good Tsumero, because the next I can drop the silver here. It's one move checkmate, and also attacking to the gold. So this promoted knight has two meanings, making the Tsumero and attacking to the gold. And the opponent try to protect like this. This gold meaning the escaping the gold and protecting this silver. And how to continue? In this situation also I have to continue to create the Tsumero. Next, this is also good Tsumero, and I removed the lance. It means that I can drop the silver here next. And this Tsumero has a good point because I got the lance and creating the Tsumero. This means that I got many more possibilities to create Tsumero in the future. And the opponent try to drop the gold to protect this position. And the opponent using the many pieces, so he lost the attack power. So I can continue to create the Tsumero. This is check. And after that, I took the gold, and this situation is also Tsumero. Next, I can drop the gold and escape the king and lance to check, and it's checkmate. So this is also the good Tsumero, and I got the gold. Gold is very useful piece to be the checkmate. Opponent try to remove the Tsumero. I take the gold, and this situation is also Tsumero. I got the two golds. Next I can drop the gold. Opponent try to remove the Tsumero, but there is a checkmate like this. So in the endgame, making the Tsumero is very important technique to win the game. So the important thing is you need to calculate your castle, how many moves you can survive. So in this situation, if the opponent has a turn, opponent drop the knight or drop the rook, and your king will be checkmated in the next. So you need to create the Tsumero in this situation. This is my turn, and there are no checkmate at this moment, and opponent can take my gold and attack to my king. So this situation is urgent. I need to create the Tsumero. How to do that? So the most easy way is dropping the silver here, or dropping the knight here, because next I can drop the gold. But this dropping the silver is very easy to find the next checkmate, so opponent easily to protect the checkmate, and sometimes escape the king is a good way. And but I chose another one. This one. This one, just you think. I think just you first think. This is attacking the silver, so you want to take the silver next. But this is a Tsumero. So the important thing is difficult to find it is Tsumero or not. So this is a good Tsumero. The opponent didn't find about this is Tsumero. And next I drop the silver and I could checkmate. So this silver is a checkmate. If the king escaped, I can make the promoted pawn and checkmate. And the opponent take the by silver, I can take by promoted bishop, and I can check the promoted rook next. So this kind of the Tsumero is very useful in the real game because it is difficult to find the next checkmate. So let's run and let's try like this. This situation, opponent moves the promoted bishop here, and this means that next he can take the gold and continue attack, dropping the silver next. This is very dangerous for me, and I'd like to create the Tsumero, but it's difficult because this defense of the promoted bishop is very strong. So how to do that? So there is a good way. This move looks very strange, but if take by promoted bishop, you can checkmate by dropping the silver here. So opponent cannot take, and this bishop means protecting the castle. If the opponent next take the gold, you can take this bishop by bishop. This is you keep the safe your castle, and also this means the next Tsumero because you can take the bishop next. This is check and also checkmate. So this kind of the move is very useful in the endgame. If you found this kind of the move, you could win. Let's try to run. Thank you for watching my videos about the Tsumero. There is a key point. At first, of course, you need to run and practice about the checkmate problems before Tsumero. And about Tsumero, let's try to find the Tsumero instead of the easy checking the king. This is very important. And next Tsumero sometimes very useful than the difficult and long checkmate to easily win. And the multiple meanings of the Tsumero is very strong with getting the materials or getting the removing the Tsumero and so on. Thank you very much. See you next ramen. Bye bye.